GTA Online is a pretty fun game to play, on the most part, but there's some things in GTA that really grind my gears. Here's 5 things that really get my blood pumping in GTA Online. For the first thing that really annoys me, let me start with a question. Have you ever had this happen to you? This is what happens when you don't use the aim button, and I really hate people who don't aim their gun. As you'll probably already know, GTA Online, like a lot of other games, allow you to fire guns simply by pressing the fire button. But when you do it in GTA Online and you're shooting side by side with a friendly who isn't under friendly fire protection, like being in the same organisation as you, there's a good chance that you'll end up uncontrollably smacking them upside the head with your gun, instantly killing them. I've had this happen to me way too many times, and every time it's happened, the person who killed me was always like, "Whoops, how did that happen? I'm really sorry. I totally didn't mean to do that. The game did it all by itself." Bottom line is, use the damn aim button, you lazy gits who have the habit of firing like this. For the second thing that really annoys me, which is probably more specific to content creators like me who use a Rockstar editor a lot, is the limited space in which you can move your camera around. The free camera mode is quite possibly the worst thing about the Rockstar editor, which is unfortunate because it's the thing you happen to use the most. For those of you who haven't tried the Rockstar editor yet, here's how far you can move the free camera away from yourself. Yeah, it's horrible. You know that camera mode which you can use during gameplay which follows your car at a far distance? It's almost impossible to recreate those kinds of shots using the Rockstar editor due to how close the maximum distance of the free mode camera is. The only way to get around this is to either use mods, which isn't very good if you want to play online, or hire a dedicated cameraman if you want to have them record you from a far distance, but then that involves having to get them to send you the recording files and then you have to copy and paste them to your system, and thankfully I've only had to do this once when I made the GTA Olympics. Since I'm talking about control, let's move on to the third thing that really annoys me in GTA Online. And I guess this one affects story mode too. I'm talking about the very character you control. Now this applies to GTA 4 as well as GTA 5, but the problems are much more apparent in GTA 5 because of the way the map's designed in GTA 5. Unlike GTA 4, characters in GTA 5 have no parkouring abilities at all, meaning they can't do that climbing on stuff like they can in GTA 4, I'll get some footage up for you. The problem with modern GTA games' realistic gameplay style is that while the characters move around in a sort of realistic style with how they're animated and stuff, it makes the act of actually moving around very sluggish at times when you need it to work in a pinch. Here's an experiment you can try at home, kids. Find a place where there's these, pillar things? I don't know what they're called, but yeah, anyways, find a place in real life where you can find these things, and time how long it takes you to move in and out of them in a slalom-like course using them as obstacles. Now compare that to doing that in-game. At times when I'm playing GTA, I don't feel like I'm totally in control over my character. Hell, at times I feel like I've got more control over the weather than I do my own character. If I had to do one of those stupid obstacle courses that you'd see on custom servers in GTA San Andreas, I would feel much more confident doing such a thing in real life than I would controlling my character in GTA Online to do it. There's games like Saints Row, which is a good example of the complete opposite of the issues that the HD Universe GTA games have. Unrealistic looking movement while on foot, but 10 times more fun to control. And for those of you who are saying, "Pfft, you're overreacting, talking about this is stupid," just start playing in first person mode and you'll see what I mean. Again, much less realistic to look at, but way easier to control when it comes to intricate movement, especially in tight places. One more thing, have you ever had that moment where you just revel about how pathetic your character is when trying to climb up a moderately steep hill? It's like, when they fall down, it's like they just give up on life, and they don't even try and stop themselves from falling like a real person would. It's like, well, that's it, I failed to climb this hill, that's it, that's a wrap everyone, I give up. For the fourth thing that I'm really annoyed about, which applies to pretty much any sandbox, criminal, shooty, gangster game, is the fact that vehicles in all these games are slow. Even the supposed fastest supercars that are quote unquote so fast they'll rip your facial hair off and put your eyes in the back of your head go no faster than 100 miles an hour for a Wagner according to the GTA wiki, which, if true, this thing is no faster than my real-life Toyota Aygo, which has 67 horsepower. Aircraft get it even worse. Let's take a look at the Hydra for this example. The Hydra is based off of the real-life Harrier jump jet, which according to Wikipedia can travel, let's just say 600 miles an hour. The Hydra, according to the GTA wiki, travels at a maximum speed of 124 miles an hour. So basically this is what it would look like if the Hydra replicated the real life speed that it should be able to travel at. Quite the difference, and of course, if you haven't already realised it by now, yes, travelling at such a speed would make the world of GTA 5 seem much smaller than it actually is, and we as gamers have to forgive that. But hopefully in the future, with bigger budgets, better video game engines and more powerful gaming machines to run them, we'll see worlds which are much larger than they are right now. Meaning that the possibility of having aircraft that actually travel 600 miles an hour in-game won't be much of a far-fetched thing to hope for, hopefully with the release of GTA 6, And the final thing that really annoys me about GTA Online is the fact that easy way out exists. You know, when a person kills himself before you get the chance to shoot them yourself legitimately, so you technically didn't kill them, they just suicided only for them to go out and try and kill you again. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the try-hard players. You know, the ones that when you kill them just once, they're like... Personally, this only annoys me in the sense that such a thing actually exists in-game, but in reality, when I have to face an opponent whose sole purpose in life is to kill me repeatedly, I just don't bother. I just get inside an armoured vehicle and just avoid them until they run out of steam trying to mercilessly hunt you down for that sweet pile of pixels that say that they shot you. Sometimes it's fun to see the extent that they'll go to just to try and kill you, and when a player is really bad at playing the game, it only adds to even more fun. But yeah, that's GTA for you, and of course if there's anything that you personally get your panties in a twist over GTA for, let us know in the comments, and hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyro Gaming channel for loads more videos coming to you very soon. See you around everyone.